Back here for section 2, conversations with Mark White here in the Merrick Rose Garden off of downtown Evanston. Just beautiful, beautiful venue. Just give you a little idea of the backdrop, what we're looking at here. And okay, Mark, back again. Take 2. We're going to have a little 3 to 5 minute clip here talking about an example of coaccession as it relates to a physical piece of art. Bring people into the art museum downtown, the Art Institute of Chicago. One of the most famous pieces inside the Art Institute is one by Starry Night.
One by
Van Gogh, called Starry Night. It's on the wall. Everybody knows about it. Bring us into the world of coaccession and how that would impact not only the Art Institute but the public and that picture, that physical object.
The Art Institute has full ownership rights to Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. This has a tremendous cultural value, and having this on the wall of the Art Institute makes Chicago one of the great cultural capitals of the world. It makes the Art Institute one of the great draws of the world. It allows people to see one of the best examples of Impressionism by one of the most important Impressionists in the history of art. These cultural values are a wonderful thing for Chicago to have. But beyond just the cultural value, Van Gogh's Starry Night has a tremendous financial value. And that tremendous financial value is a tool that the Art Institute could use to further its mission of bringing more and better art and more and better understanding of art to its community in Chicago and the rest of the world. The way property rights have traditionally been managed, though, that financial value was unavailable because the Art Institute of Chicago, having accessioned the piece into their permanent collection,
which is actually acquiring the piece and bringing it into their collection.
Right.
The word accession refers to that process.
Right.
Of acquiring the piece.
Acquiring it and making it a part of their permanent collection.
Okay, got it.
Previously, to access that financial value, to mobilize that financial value in furtherance of their mission, the Art Institute of Chicago would have to de-accession the piece. They'd have to take the entire piece, all the rights to the piece, the whole bundle of rights, out of their collection and sell it for whatever it would bring. With coaccession, instead of selling all the rights to Starry Night...
So going back, de-accession would be after acquiring it, you'd get it out, you'd sell it, and it would be removed from the collection. It would be owned by somebody else.
Be owned by somebody else.
That's de-accession.
De-accession, no longer part of Chicago.
So we have two terms here. We have accession and then de-accession. Got it. Hence coaccession.
My invention, coaccession, says the Art Institute can keep all the cultural values, keep the painting Starry Night on the wall in their museum, but they can sell the right to possess it, a conditional right that is only exercised when it comes off display. They sell that right to possess the Starry Night painting. They do not take it off display, they keep it on the wall. They put a plaque next to it saying that New York Life Insurance owns the right to possess Starry Night and can exercise that right if it ever comes off display. They don't have to put all those words on it. They just say New York Life Custodian. New York Life makes an investment in Starry Night. It buys that custodial title. It owns that custodial title. It is part of New York Life's financial portfolio. And as that title rises or falls in value, New York Life's portfolio is affected by that. Now, the interesting thing for New York Life is it's a very safe investment. We know Starry Night is not going to collapse. We know Starry Night is not going to go worthless. The Art Institute of Chicago insures it so that if anything happens to it, New York Life receives an insurance payment. Beyond that, the changes in the value of Starry Night are not going to be correlated with the changes in value of stocks and bonds, which means that New York Life all of a sudden has a new asset class that they're investing in, which will reduce the portfolio risk of their overall investments. So,
or diversify.
Better diversification.
Got it.
Great improvement in diversification over the typical range that's available. So this means that the Art Institute, by splitting off the financial value from the cultural value, has $100 million or more to use to further their mission, and New York Life has an extremely safe investment in their portfolio.
Okay, and so the museum could use that $100 million to access new pieces of art into their collection.
New pieces of art, to do outreach in the community, to do whatever furthers their mission. They have new resources available to them, and they're in partnership with New York Life.
But they still have the principal ownership of Starry Night.
They have
Could you describe the differentiation between the principal title?
They own all the rights other than the right of possession. And New York Life owns the right of possession. If New York Life never possesses it, doesn't really matter in terms of a financial investment. If you have gold, you're going to want to leave it in the vault. You're not going to want to take it home. If you have Starry Night, you're going to want to leave it in the museum. You're not going to want to take it home. This gives you a very safe place to keep it. And the best possible conservationists to take care of it, ensure that it has continuing physical existence to substantiate its financial value.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We just described Starry Night as an example of a way for the Art Institute to access and in lieu of de-accessing, to share the cultural and financial benefit of that piece of art. To mobilize resources
while preserving cultural access.
And then the investors, namely in this case New York Life, could use this as an instrument to diversify their financial portfolio.
Yes.
Okay, that's the snapshot. We're going to finish up with part 2. Thank you, Mark. As we pan the Merritt Rose Garden, the living waters, a veritable garden, can be accessed and shared with the world here as we go into here July 21st, 3:12 in the afternoon.